guys, and welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect. Today we are going to be finishing up some more stuff in the Twilight and getting ourselves prepared for the next stage. So, I hope you guys are ready.
So excited.
So today we are going back into the Twilight Forest, as you can see, and we're kind of in the maze. At least I want to work my way through this maze. This would actually be the normal entrance where the dirt stands. Oh boy, we're getting stuff already shooting at us. But it being sort of a skyblock kind of makes this a little bit easier, I think. So let's go ahead and take a look down at the bottom layer. So we can actually make our way to the edge here. And right down here gives us a nice view of the next layer. So this is the top layer, and then this right here is the chute, which will lead us down in this layer that's covered in bedrock. And yeah, it's covered in bedrock because they don't want you cheating, right? But this top layer has some useful stuff that we can go through. But this tunnel right here is usually what's hard to find. I think we can use this peacock feather to shoot us up. Yes, this was an item we found last episode, which is actually really handy, allowing me to get into heights that I wouldn't normally be able to get to. I also went ahead and took this nightly sword that we ended up getting, and it has life leech on it, which is really nice. That's going to keep us kind of healed as we fight some of these mobs. It's going to be pretty tough, too, because these mobs, they are not your friend. And there's going to be a lot of them, simply because, well, there's nowhere else for them to spawn except for inside here. So let's do some adventuring. We kind of have a clue at where the actual chute is going to be to get down, but I want to do some more exploring. Oh, and right here. Perfect. Look at that. This is actually the room that I want to explore, and I do want to break these spawners. That's probably going to be very necessary so we don't encounter any problems. But right down there, that's a pressure plate, and that will cause TNT to explode. I actually want to try that out and blow this area up after we've looted these chests only. But yeah, we should be able to take damage and then immediately get healed from it, from taking on these guys, because we have that life leech. It's kind of nice, actually. Plus, we also get some of that food. This is the chests. Ooh, we got a maze map focus. That's really nice. I think I even have some paper on me, which is going to be really helpful for mapping this area out. That maze map focus is going to be super important. Let's go over here and kind of experiment with that, like I was talking about, how this blows up. I'll show you how big of an actual explosion this is. It's quite large. If we back out over here. Yeah, it puts a big old hole in the ground. Which, I mean, in this case, isn't super bad because, of course, we can see where the items go. But, man, it is a huge hole normally. So, yeah, I've actually already found the item that I needed to get through this maze. Because when we get to the next area, we're going to pop that maze focus. We're actually going to craft it and make ourselves a map. And that's going to help us get through there. So it's kind of hilarious that right here is actually where the next area is. And there is a little hole in the wall right here that takes us right to it. That couldn't get any easier. Oh yeah, by the way, these spiders, oh, they're poison. Yep, they're cave spiders. They're the worst. They're the worst spiders ever. Luckily, we're able to get our health back. You know, Creeper, you can actually blow up there. Why not? Oh, never mind. So while we're here and I feel relatively safe, let's go ahead and craft up that map focus. So there we go. And we can go ahead and bring that back with us. And this is going to help us in our next level. So let's hop down here. Make sure we have everything ready to go. Oh boy, I can already see there's a mess down here. Alright, let's hurry up and fill this in. It's so weird that is gapped off there. Okay, we're going to take these guys on. Come on, Creeper. Do me some... Yeah, that's what I thought. Go ahead and blow up. It actually doesn't bother me down here because this is all capped off with this. Yeah, these guys can actually hit pretty hard, so trying to be as careful as possible. Oh boy. Oh, that creeper actually uncovered a chest. Look at that. I'll take that. It's got some, what, steel leaf and other things? Alright, so this area, let's go ahead and open our map. And then we can put our map in our offhand, or we can actually keep it in this hand, it doesn't really matter. But this is really going to help us map out this area. And yeah, it's going to be super helpful for finding out where everything's located, as that can kind of be troublesome sometimes, finding out where things are at. Ooh, right here's another chest. Now, you got to be careful sometimes with these chests, as there can be some tripwire lurking. It can be kind of dangerous, so you need to watch out. And by the way, sometimes you can also get paper in here, and that really helps out because if you need to make the map focus, say you don't have a crafting table on you, that could be kind of a problem. But you would be able to at least have the paper available, which is kind of helpful. Let's take a look at the map. We're kind of uncovering a lot of the area here, and I'm still slowly working my way through. But yeah, definitely having some torches is a necessity for this. Just one thing to keep the mobs from spawning, but also to kind of mark where you've been. That way you kind of know. So do you guys see that gray room that's sort of on the map here? There's kind of just a room up here. This room is actually kind of important. And inside this room, there's some chests, but as you can see, it takes a long time to mine these blocks. You could use TNT. I believe TNT could help you, but it's really dangerous to use TNT. What I honestly recommend doing is this exact thing. Taking your blocks and just mining it one by one by one to get into here. It is very tedious, yes, but there's a chance you can actually get a maze breaker from it. So I'm going to go through here. I'm going to mine up these blocks. Plus, we need these blocks anyways. We actually need them for crafting recipes. So I am going to mine these up. So when you think of like, oh, I shouldn't mine these because they're hard to break. Well, you can break them. There's going to be something inside this room that is kind of hidden off that we actually could probably use if we get lucky. The last few times I've tried this, I have not got lucky. We're actually looking for a maze breaker, and I like never get lucky with this. So let's just hope it's in there. If not, there's still going to be some awesome loot to be found inside these chests. So is this worth the trouble, you might ask? Well, I would say yeah. It probably is. Oh, I think we're at the perfect spot for this. Oh, we got to be super careful though, because we could set off this trap very easy. Because we are mining with a iron pick, and our armor is iron, we do like pull items towards us. But we have to be very careful because right here should be a level where there's some wooden pressure plates. Yeah, and those wooden pressure plates are what can cause issues. So right about here, I bet that the block is right underneath us. Oh, I'm kind of scared to mine like right here. But I think this is the entryway in to these chests. Now, I don't think these chests are trap chests per se, so we should be safe there. Oh man, but just like seriously, like one wrong pressure plate move can set this whole thing off, and then it's a big boom. It is a very large boom. Okay, yes, here we are. All right, so this is the setup. Now, because I can get to these, I probably need to break them. But as far as like moving up and like getting into the chests, we might just be able to like jump and reach. This is a chest. I don't think we can get to that area over there. Okay. I don't really want to place another chest down, but I could stand on a piece of TNT. As dangerous as that sounds, I probably need to do that just so I can break this. Okay, come to me. And then I can break these two blocks and hopefully get close enough to this that I don't have to worry. But I'm pretty sure these are not trap chests. At least I don't think they are. Well, even if they are, they shouldn't. Yeah, we should be safe. All right, let's go ahead and grab everything that's in this chest. Everything that's in this chest. And there we go. We just got the maze breaker. Oh my, that makes life so much easier. So this thing can mine this stuff at an incredibly fast pace. Look at that. And then now we can get in here and we can finish grabbing the rest of the stuff. Oh, that is so much nicer. Okay, let's just empty this out for a second. And we haven't even got to the main part of this. Oh man, what does this have on us? Okay, sharpness, nothing that great. Fire protection. That efficiency is really good. Not gonna lie. But I am gonna take this TNT, and I might as well use this maze breaker to kind of get us the rest of the way with collecting all the TNT here. Yeah. That's probably a good idea. Plus, I want to collect this stuff anyways. But yeah, this maze breaking tool, basically... Ooh, I thought I heard a pressure plate go off. Luckily, I was able to... Yeah, I had already collected all these blocks. Oh my goodness, that would have been fun. We would have had to run very fast. Basically, yeah, you just want to break all this TNT. But yeah, I want to collect it. So, man, I'm super excited. We got the maze breaker. That, I just never get super lucky when it comes to that. I never get super lucky. Either I completely destroy this whole thing, or it just, man, always is destroyed. But yeah, if you're wondering, it's this little box, and it's always in the center of that. So let's go ahead, and I think I already kind of see where the boss room is. It's going to be down to the middle, towards the middle right. There's like a little bit of red over there, which has me thinking there's some mushrooms, which is going to be, it's an indicator of the boss area. I also just noticed we ended up getting a silk touch pick. Oh, this is nice. That's very nice. Having that silk touch, lifesaver right there. So I think this is the boss room. Oh, nope, definitely not the boss room, but we're close. I believe we're getting close. And the maze breaker makes it so much easier because we can honestly use, oh, look at all the leather. The maze breaker kind of helps us with this. If there's an area that we need to get to, instead of walking all the way around, we can just go straight through the wall. I mean, yeah, but I'm pretty sure the bottom right is going to be where this is sort of located at. We got a floating spooter. There we go. I cannot stand those guys. We got to get out of here. Oh, and here's another area. Yeah, and you can also get more map focuses and stuff from this as well. Well, there it is. This is the boss room. And what I want to do is just break a single block here. And I think we can bow this guy down. I think that's going to be one of the better ways of doing this. We get close enough. And we got to be careful. If I remember correctly, I think this guy can actually break blocks. It's been a long time. I think he might be able to break the fence, but we should be able to pow. Okay, here he goes. Yeah, he can definitely break down blocks. But there we go. That was the boss. I know. Super chill, right? Super chill. But yeah, that should be plenty. I think we got all of the stuff. Now, to actually show that we've completed this, we actually need to eat this food. I know, it sounds crazy, but that's one of the things that we actually need to do. Let me replace these mushrooms. I need a bunch of these charms. As many of them as I can grab, the better off we're going to be later on. Let's see, I'll also grab some of the ironwood. And living root, we have a bunch of at this point, so I don't know if I need any more of that. But yeah, I will take anything that's worth taking right now. And I think still leaf and stuff is actually some pretty good materials for tinkers. And I might actually take some of these as well. We could probably use the mushrooms later on. But you definitely need to eat the stroganoff as soon as you can. Because that is what is going to basically unlock the ability for you to fight the next boss. So we need to get our hunger down. However that may be, taking damage or whatever, I don't actually know. Like, taking damage should help. Running should help. It's going to take a little bit. So there we go. Our hunger is definitely low enough now. And there we go. Mighty Stroganoff. All you have to do is eat one of those, and that is going to get us exactly where we need to go. Now, this gave us grain and protein, which is kind of nice. 3% little boost there. Now time for me to find my way out of this maze, which isn't as hard as you might think, as we can just, kind of break the walls to get out, which, that's so nice when you can do that. Yeah, perfect. Here we are. And this is where I think this peacock feather really comes in handy. Just getting us right out of a tough situation. And up we go. And it looks really dark now compared to earlier. Even though it's supposed to be like Twilight here. That's kind of weird. So this boss right here is the Hydra boss. And this can be kind of difficult to do. Now, what we could try to do is get close enough to this that we could potentially knock these, as you can see, but that fire breath. That's where things can get pretty interesting. What we do need to do is, like, get close enough, get a few whacks in on the heads, if we can. That usually does the trick sometimes. What's a problem is that it's best to do it when their mouths are open. I think that's when you want to, do the stuff. Oh boy, how do we get a zombie in here? Like, what in the world? Where did the zombie come from? It does help me get a little bit of health. So yeah, these guys... Oh, we want to stay away from the fire breath. Yeah, you would think. Oh man. I think this guy's in the way. We want to not stay away from the chompers. Them chomping is not good. There we go. Chomp away at the necks. As you can see, sometimes it doesn't do anything. Oh boy. And yeah, the fire breath is really rough on us. We also need to watch out because I believe he can regenerate. Sometimes I like to just spin around him. Oh boy. Yep, that's rough. Whew. We got a little bit of the health down. So, if I remember correctly, like, we can, like this right here, this puff, that's one way we could do it. But if we see, like, embers, then we know to get back, because that's not the breath. So this right here is going to be fireballs. And we can hit the fireballs back, but this breath we want to stay away from. So if we see smoke, that right there, that's bad. That's fire. But this is probably one of the better ways of doing it. Is you got to get close though. So this. That right there, that's how you want to do it. But stay away from the fire. The fire breath is bad. But yeah, you want to try and hit it back into their mouth. Come on, give me some good flames. Come on, I'm asking for it. Okay, that's not the flames I wanted. Yikes. So if you guys have ever beaten this boss before, you would definitely know that it doesn't exactly make that very clear from the start. You kind of have to learn this boss mechanic. Oop, there's one. And... okay, so yeah, getting lucky, that's the hard part. But once they, like, choose where they're going to put the fire, they don't really move much. Like, to change that path. Come on. There we go. That's what I'm wanting right there. Oh, and here's another one. Perfect. Oh, we got another one right here, but fire breath is also in the area, which makes it kind of difficult. Shooting them at the feet doesn't always work either. And... ooh, that was close. We've almost got him beat. So we almost have this guy defeated. Things are looking pretty good. We just need to get those hit back where they go. Of course, this zombie would get in the way, wouldn't it? But yeah, managing multiple heads, this is a little bit harder. Because I can't exactly see all of them. Alright, that's a smoky one right there. Almost. We've almost got this. I just got to stay away from the fire. The fire is rough. Alright, and it makes it even harder having more heads now. Alright, that one's... oh, that one only shot out one. Oh, that's not nice. Alright, here we go. And we beat it! Yes! Oh, man. All of that. And then we should get a nice poof right here. And there we go. Here's all of her items. Now, the big ones I'm interested in, oh yeah, is a 17 Fiery Blood. That allows us to move into the next stage. Yeah, that's going to be pretty nice. Wow, what caused that explosion? That's a huge hole. Wait, what? That's crazy. That's some big holes. That must have been from them shooting these mobs. They were actually doing block damage? What? I mean, they don't do block damage here, I guess, because I guess this grass block is prevented. That's kind of cool. But anyways, I also need to grab this redstone while I'm here. This is a lot of redstone up here. Let's go ahead and light this up. There is a lot of cool stuff here that I should probably grab. Like redstone, definitely need to, but we got to light this area up because it is completely dark. It looks like there's a lot of corallium here as well. So we're back at our astral sorcery altar, and things are getting kind of cool. We are fixing to really start getting things going here. I need to make a few things though. Let's see. This right here, we need some cave illuminators, and these are really cool. I actually want one for myself, but we need to upgrade our altar here. That's going to require a couple of things. I do have all the stuff required, but first I need to get these cave illuminators built first. I think it's the only thing we don't have. And actually we found the firefly in a jar, which was kind of like we just stumbled upon it. I don't know how easy this is to even make, or if you can craft it. Oh yeah, you can just put a bottle and a firefly in it. That's pretty simple, ain't it? Okay, so we have our stuff here. Let's see. I think all I need for this is that. And that's a cave illuminator right there. And we just need 2 of them. Also, we're going to need to take some of this liquid starlight. Don't know if I have a bucket on me. I will need to check that out. But we should be able to take some wood. And let's see. Do I have a bucket? I do have a bucket. It's got lava in it. All right. Let's put the lava over here for right now. And I'll grab some of the liquid starlight. The liquid starlight, we're going to need to take some wood. I don't think it actually matters what kind of wood we use for this. So I might actually just use this. And I don't know if it's logs we have to throw in here. Yes, the logs will give us infused wood. So let's just give it all of that we need. And then we can actually chisel this because later on, I believe we are going to need that specific thing, right? Or maybe I was looking at something else. Oh no, I was looking at something else. But anyways, that's how we can get some of these this nice wood. I think this infused wood actually looks really good and has some different chisel options, or not chiseled options, crafting options. You can see right here, infused wood planks. So yeah, there's some cool stuff we can do. Now that I have all of the stuff ready to go, ready, locked and loaded, ready to be upgraded, we need to go ahead and upgrade this. Now, don't upgrade your base before you upgrade your altar. That is something that I've done in the past and completely regretted it, as you can't actually craft this altar until your other portal, until your you can't craft this version unless you have the first tier completed, because I mean, of course, your crafting altar won't work. I've confused that before. It is not fun to confuse that, so I don't recommend doing it. But as you can see, it is now done. We have the next section. I think we just need to open here. You can see that this is not ready yet. That's because we have to upgrade our altar around it. Now, the good thing is it really doesn't get too much larger than this as far as upgrading goes. It's not that much different. And we can take a look here. I believe it's just under attunement. Not under this one. That's the new one. There we go. Attunement. And we should be able to see the altar right here. And we'll see that this is what we need to do. Basically, the entire base gets changed to the what is it, coal? The sooty marble. And then the outside just gets a little bit bigger. But the inner side is actually still the same. These are a little bit different. You just need to read this list to make sure you're putting the right stuff in. I think this is just regular marble. But other than that, it's pretty simple to build. And voila, the altar is done. And I didn't even need to move these. Like, you don't have to move them at all. They fit perfectly inside this slot. That's kind of why I was like, oh yeah, that's right. That's why I usually put these together, because they fit perfectly inside this altar. And it's almost as if it's by design. But yeah, this thing actually is almost half. I think the only thing we could do is probably add more to these sides. Usually what I do is I have 8 of these total. And I just line them up on all sides, and that's all I put. I don't put any more than that. And that usually does the trick. That usually gets the light quite high, and should almost like nearly double this at that point. But this is all done. We're getting really close to entering in to a new age. All we got to do is make this, and which we're going to work on next episode. So I hope you guys stick around for that. Things are about to get a lot more interesting. No longer do we have to adventure through the Twilight Forest at this point. Well, we might still have to a little bit, and also the Between Lands, but at this point, we should be more getting into the technical side of things and getting into more of a technical age, which I know a lot of you guys are looking forward to, and hopefully we can get some automation stuff set up soon. That is going to be the fun of this, is getting things automated and ready to go. So as always, I want to give a huge thank you to one of our Patreons, and that is going to Bat God. So thank you so much for becoming a Patreon. I really do appreciate it. And if you want to become a Patreon yourself, of course, you can find out down below in the description. Also, there's a lot of other cool information down in the description if you haven't already checked that out. So guys, if you did enjoy, be sure to click that subscribe button. And I say this because I know a lot of you guys actually have yet to subscribe. So if you would, check and see if you're subscribed. And if you would, ring that notification bell and turn notifications on. That would really be appreciative as well. Guys, if you also enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up. That always helps the videos out. And I hope to see you guys in the next episode. And as always, thanks for watching.